we are back for another episode of Bigsixbants. It is the game week 34 roundup. So this season, of course, it's episode 4 of our episode 34, of our Sunday evening roundup. So again, it's crazy. I think we've got about four more roundups and the season's done. It's crazy. We're not even 2 minutes into the stream. There's nearly 30 people in here. So make sure the first thing you guys do is smash the like button. Of course, crazy game, 7-goal thriller. Liverpool bottled a 3-goal lead, only for Tottenham to bottle their best comeback against Liverpool ever, all within the space of 5 minutes. That is the Premier League at its finest. Manchester City have gone back to the top of the Premier League. # no more snaps from K. If you know, then you know. Manchester United with another clean sheet. A hard-fought victory against Aston Villa. Personally, that I think from a Liverpool standpoint, that is a massive win, given the form that Villa have been in. So the Premier League is in the balance. Of course, you have Arsenal versus Chelsea in the week. So Casey again immune from the grabs. Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't notice that myself. I
didn't notice that. Actually, Casey, I'm sorry. Play today.
No, Casey, you got to go there. You didn't play.
Yeah, you didn't play today. It's not. You're not there for the grab.
It's there by default, isn't it?
It's by default. Nothing.
Don't worry, man. So I have to kick it with this bum.
Yeah, you got to kick it with this bum. But yeah, man. Again, people, big up everyone in the comments. What are we saying for the like total today? I believe it's a roundup, so I'm thinking 200. I'm thinking 200 likes today. Yeah,
it was a great for the game.
243 likes.
243.
243 likes, courtesy of the game. Chat. Let us know how many likes you lot think you can get to today. We're saying 243. Big up Asadi goes. Only Spurs could make a comeback from 3-0 down and still lose. Pathetic club. Liverpool are pathetic as well for throwing it away.
She said that was way too much for him, bro. I said, who do you support, bro?
I said support
Chelsea.
That's why.
No. It was rhetorical. Still, I know who you support, so I don't know how the audacity.
Yeah, I said, Crystal Palace. He's beefing Crystal Palace in there, man. It's just leave me alone.
Wait, what?
Literally,
what place are they now?
They're 12. They are 12. They are firmly in the bottom half of the table.
They're not even in the top half of the table.
Hold a second.
Oh, Bournemouth are just behind them. Yes, Bournemouth are just behind them. The team that people were saying like a month ago are going to get relegated.
And they got
Chelsea's game in hands me.
And they got Arsenal next, innit?
Oh, they've still got to play Newcastle, Brighton, City, United, us. And then they've got Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth, who are both fighting relegation.
Relegation would be a stretch, though, innit? But they are in trouble.
If there was an extra 5 games, they'll be in a scrap. Like they would actually, if they were like 10 games,
the odds for them to get relegated is 1,000 to 1. Don't mind dashing a little nugget.
Just a little £3 there.
Don't promote betting.
£3 there.
Yeah, Ethan, don't look at your phone. But yeah.
Ethan got this one.
Wait, hold on a second. Chelsea's last 3 games. So wait, basically they're gonna have to just chill in Manchester. Like they might just book a hotel in Manny, because there's no point them man going back up to London when they've got to come back to Manchester to verse me after C, and then they're at home to Newcastle.
It is mad.
You could get 0 wins.
We slightly nude you here. Obviously, being the City point of view, like we haven't actually had you on the channel since the Arsenal capitulation. So that's if you could spare some time, we'd like you here.
Just love,
with love.
Wait. On what capitulation?
I know you're busy, man.
If it's the common verbal Arsenal, that is the firstly that might be the cheekiest thing I've heard. If it's the common verbal Arsenal, that might be very cheeky. I haven't even played. I have not played.
No, Katie.
There's an outside chance that the digger snap. Monto, as you said, there's no digger snap this weekend. We ain't played yet, but the digger snap could potentially make a return, and in a couple of days. So just bake. Don't need to come and verbal me. Why are you verbaling me? I ain't played. Like you said, I'm only here by default. There's no grabs for me today. You told me there's no grabs.
Okay, Casey, you make me sick.
I'm just saying.
Casey, you make me sick. You generally make me sick. I had to run that one like about just take the earphones off.
You told me no grabs, my guy.
Just take the earphones off. Take the earphones off. Listen, let me pick up some more of the comments. I've got a little bit of a tribute to make, but let me just get through the comments first. I told you in the preview that Spurs and Liverpool was always tight, but Liverpool always edge it. I think they have a psychological edge over Spurs. 1 win for Spurs against Liverpool since 2012. Damn.
I agree with that comment, but today was a bit different, innit? Today was just like a lapse in concentration.
Lucas Moura, the hero and the champs, the villain.
How many last-minute goals have I scored against Firmino?
Bro, you scored there.
Balotelli.
And you know what? One thing I'll say is we always get big chances against you. Remember that the Celso game?
Salah?
Yeah.
Wait, I swear even Lloris bagged late against us one year.
Lloris?
There's some dumbness. No, not Lloris. Alderweireld. That they spilled it or something.
It was the own goal. It was the own goal.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. You man, like Pam does like 5-0, 6-0 in recent history, not too long ago. But in terms of the actual games of like past 3-4 years, they've been like a bit dodgy in it. We even dropped
you haven't won a single one,
man, last season.
You haven't won all of them, Monto.
No, we've drawn 2 of them.
Yeah, last 3-4 seasons.
That's 8 games.
You did. I read a mad stat though.
But bro, if we play 8 games and we draw 2 of them and win the rest, that's not good. That's not great. Man, like it's calm. Like it's just man boy, isn't it?
I read a mad stat mod. Like our last 4 wins against them at Anfield have only been by a goal. So
yeah, it's
like you not much in it.
We don't pam you. We haven't pammed you. I'd say we haven't really pammed you since I'd say Suarez times, really.
Yeah.
To be fair, 2017 Tottenham pammed you 4-1.
Yeah, that's the 1 win we're talking about. That's the 1 win. No. Wembley. At Wembley.
What to say?
Yeah, at Wembley.
Yeah, when it was never at the late Tottenham. 2 years at that Tottenham Stadium. They will have. How about this? They'll be like, you see how they got the trophies there. They'll be like win against Liverpool here as well at this date. That would be another trophy on the whole ring of trophy.
Do you know what we do to your club, Eve? Not last season. Obviously, you got the draw, but you know when you offer your boy a chip and you're about to offer it, and then he puts his hand in and you just take it away last minute. Like you just you take the fist. That's what we do, at Anfield. We make you have hope, and then we're like, nah, we're just gonna get the dub.
Bro, it's literally, we always get big chances. There's always significant chances to get something in it, but we just never quite. Like today, I thought, cool. Like 3-0, you know, 3-0 up in 12 minutes. I was like, cool, yeah, this is just looking long in it. I was getting used to just slapping my phone on flight mode and just call it a day. But second half, bro, even I was on the phone to Mont, said it. Even at flipping, what was it, 3-1? We had the Romero chance, the Son chance.
This is why we need to start doing watch-alongs.
Virgil got why.
Because me and Eve are watching the game. This is why we need to start doing watch-alongs.
Yeah,
because like the live reactions of that moment there. Do you know what I'm saying? That moment needed to be captured. I'll be honest, because just like Ethan says in the chat, he goes, Jota told everyone. He said them calm down.
I got the PlayStation pad out.
Refund the hype. He said refund the hype. Kalama. This is rude as hell. That is rude. That is very, very rude.
That's very rude, you know.
Yo,
very rude stuff.
Like, and right after this, who knew this? Returned to this.
Oh yeah, big up Rashad.
Let's all do it, man. Let's all
that one is killing me.
It's a meme. I
can't lie. As a neutral, it slight gassed me, innit? When he scored,
yeah.
I was like,
no, Corey, don't worry.
It gassed me, innit?
Even Son grabbed him to do it. You know that celebration.
And you know what's tapped? I was going to put to Montes as well. Everyone knew that he was going to bag in it. The way he got booed, he got, he hasn't got any goals. The guy was up there.
I'm not gonna lie. When the substitution was being made and when Ollie Skip was on the floor getting treatment and we saw the sub about to be made, I was like to Ethan, ex-Everton, 3-2, 10 minutes to go.
He played the villain very well.
Bro, like the Premier League's too scripted. It's just scripted at times, isn't it?
0 Prem goals. Let
me big up the rest of the chat. Big up Tahe. He says after we scored 3 goals, it was dead after that. I know Liverpool won, but Van Dijk, hi ho, buddy. It's time to learn Chinese. Man was doing the splits.
That was rude. Still,
he said we are top of the league. High. Who said that top of the league? Oh, Marta's he's still on Casey, fam.
Wow. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, why I have not played? We are here to review the games that I've played. Why am I getting verbal?
Casey's on a 50 Cent team. What are you saying me for?
You think it's just me? You think it's just me?
Ed says, let me get this straight. Spurs were Spursy first half. Liverpool was Spursy second half, and then Spurs decided to out Spursy them in injury time. It's not. Ed says Crystal Palace got 40 points before Chelsea did. That is crazy.
No, it kills me, Mods.
That is.
Lewis has been saying for about a month, road to 30 points.
Yeah.
He's been saying it for time.
He's been saying it for
time. Back again episode, I think on like 224. Since like 1-8 something, he's been saying 40 points. It's been like 40 episodes. It's nice. 40 points. Not good enough. Hey, listen, by the way, people, there's just under 100 people in the house and we have 42 likes. So I'm only 12 minutes into the video. You know the numbers be booming. You know the BSB crowd be booming. So what I need you guys to do is smash that like button. Of course, we're on the road to 4,200 subs. So make sure you subscribe if you're new as well. Just want to make a quick tribute. It's a very special person's birthday today. Let me just get his picture up. He would have been someone who I think would have been part of Bigsixbants. I don't think he would have been as shameless as I don't think he would have been shameless as me.
He would have been level. He would have been the level-headed one.
Definitely. Yeah. How about this? Yeah, like I remember when Klopp first signed, and we weren't really too sure at first what was going to happen. It was good times. So obviously, big up Kiers on his birthday. A very close friend of ours who passed away, I believe, 4 years ago. He would have been 26 today. He's literally been family of us since for like the best of 20 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Big ups to him. Big up his family. Primary school days, man. Do you know what I'm saying? We miss him dearly. As I said, he would have been a massive part of this project. Sometimes it gets lonely being the only Liverpool fan on the channel. You know what I'm saying? We can't always have the partner in crime like Kiers and K. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag me too.
Oh, wow.
But listen, as I said, this is someone who meant the absolute world to us. So please, everyone, like put a rose, an RIP, anything in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect for him and his legacy. And yeah, man, love you for life, kids. Big up yourself. Not our kids, obviously. We have 2 kids.
Kieran, this one's Kieran.
Kieran, by the way. So just in case you guys get confused. But yeah, big you up, kids. We love you. And this is our tribute to you, man. Big up yourself. So just, yeah, man, that was just moving on from that. Yeah. It's been a crazy game. It is a crazy game. I think I want to start with some of the controversial decisions that were very controversial. Actually, do you know what? Let's start with the first half. Let's start with the goals. Obviously, if you look at... Wait, why is Corey laughing?
The goals, it came so quick, fam. Like, I've looked down. Yeah, of course. I'm like, bro, I'm at Karen's diner. I've looked up. I've looked at my phone. Liverpool is celebrating. I'm like, hold on a second, what is going on? I'm like, can I get a shot? Again, I'm like, what the
that's so cheap.
What am I thinking about, bro? I'm thinking about, brother, are you okay? I'm like, what are you watching, G? But carry on, but sorry to say.
Thank you. Also, big up the chat as well for the RIPs. The amount of respect I'm seeing in the chat is crazy. Big up for the football chewed on Ed, Curtis, Daps. Big up Daps says RIP and hold your heads, all of you, man. Appreciate it. Big up Andy as well, says RIP. He's not a Chelsea fan, he's a Liverpool fan, actually. He's a Liverpool fan. He's actually the reason I support Liverpool. So, I never admitted that, but yeah. Big up Speaking Facts, Nathaniel. and Amanda as well. What was I going to say? Yeah, no. Do you know what? 2-0 down in 4 minutes is crazy after conceding. How they were 5 down in 20. How many was it? 3-0 in 13.
No, it's 5 in 20. 5 in 20.
5 in 20.
Yeah, but how quick did they score the first 3 goals? Like, how quick was the 3-0?
Like,
I think. Don't worry, I'll check it. I love Montel. How about this? I think I watched the highlights.
The second and third one came so quick, innit?
That Curtis Jones goal, it's just lapse in concentration. The rate at which we concede goals is just frightening. Don't lie, if that was you, man, and you man could concede 3 goals.
Actually, Casey, what am I talking about? Hold on, Casey. Sorry, Ethan. I'm so sorry, but what am I talking about? I have it here. I have it saved. The minute when Perisic. Yeah, look, it's here.
Montel, you are
8 minutes. 9 minutes.
Montel, it could be. Montel, please, I want to get exacts because it may be sooner. Yeah, it may be sooner.
You know, I swear that this game. This should be about you.
Bro, that's a screenshot from my phone. Casey, that's a screenshot from my phone, isn't it? Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
9 minutes.
Curtis Jones, Salah scored the pen in the 14th minute. So it wasn't as quick. Newcastle done it better than us. I'm not gonna lie. I think what's crazy to me is that everyone knows we're gonna start fast at Anfield. It doesn't matter what team we're gonna start fast on the front foot, high pressing, high octane football. How do you not just prepare for that? How do you not prepare for that?
Yeah. So I've always said this, innit?
We've got that.
Go on, Ethan.
No, go on.
No. I want to hear you, Ethan.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
You know what it is? It's just the fact that we're capable of that. I think that scares me, innit? Because against Newcastle, it's like, cool, fair enough. But the fact that you want to stop that going forward, like it's a mistake, innit? If that's any other team, they even go defensive for the first few minutes. You're at Anfield, just soak it up a little piece. But no, you want to concede 3 goals in 8 minutes. Like that's frightening, bro. Mothers. That's mad frightening. And as much as I want to reflect and say, cool, yeah, we played well, like there was a lot of positives to go from that game. The fact that you were 3-0 down at 8 minutes is just crap. That means they scored. Beside that, they didn't really have chances for the whole game. Imagine if we turned up. Imagine them 8 minutes didn't even count.
Well, it was 15, but not Ethan. There was more. Ethan. You see, what we're not going to do is put the narrative where after 15 minutes we had no chances.
You did.
There were more. What are you talking about?
You took your foot off the gas. You took your foot off the gas. We started to play.
We took our foot off the gas, but we had chances to score. Of course, we had chances to score. Gakpo was in enough times.
Someone hit the post. Not from them, from us. I swear someone hit the post. I can't remember who it was.
I don't know. I don't think anyone hit the post. I don't know about hitting the post and that, but I
can't remember.
I don't know. But yeah, there were chances. I don't know why. Do you know? Spurs fans are gonna now push this narrative where like they played better. They were the better team. They done this. They done that.
Is that not true, Box?
Listen. At the end of the day, when you go 3-0 down, yeah, and you bring it three goals back,
you don't deserve to win the game if you go 3-0 down. By the way,
still lose. You don't deserve to win.
You man, in those 12 minutes, you man were just mad decisive, clean up.
It's not. Why'd you keep decreasing the time? Why'd you keep decreasing the time?
It's 15 minutes, G.
Bro,
you said it was 8.
That screenshot of that monster's pub in 8 minutes.
Huh?
That was Newcastle, bro. This is different games. This happened, bro. This is a recurring thing. It's a recurring thing.
Give me that. Give me that.
Listen. I can see Sean in the chat. Big up Sean, but it's poetic justice because Jota, there wouldn't even be a case of a red if Skip got sent off in the first place. Both were red, so
yeah,
you can attack it from both angles.
Both dangerous players.
Both of them.
I'll get the images. How about this? I'm gonna
Corey.
I thought Trent gave away a pen, and I know Liverpool fans 42. I thought Trent gave away that pen.
What? You mean Konate? You mean Konate?
Yeah, Konate.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, no, yeah, it was Konate.
As I said,
what I got to say to that one is, if I speak, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
That was a pen. That was a pen.
I don't even think they.
I was saying to Montel, yeah, it played in Liverpool's favour that it was Richarlison that went down.
Yeah.
Because I believe if it was Kane or even Son, but more if it was Kane, it definitely would have went to VAR. A little look at it, 100%.
Reputation plays a big part.
Richarlison, the fact that Richarlison's known for this whole theatrics, dropping to the floor, and he's just come on as well. It's all a bit.
You
know what, Casey? Just before you go, Eve, I'm happy you mentioned like the whole because it was Richarlison that because there's certain incidents in that game that are based off rep. You see, like Skip's challenge on Jota, or even Jota's Skip's challenge on Diaz, or Jota's challenge on Skip. If that's a Casemiro or party, they're off without even thinking. Or like a Højbjerg, you know what I mean? Or a they're off without even thinking.
I agree. And that links to my point. Do you man feel like, as a teammate, if you're a teammate of Richarlison or Cassie, do you feel like, in fact, let's use the Richarlison pen. Do you think you appeal that as hard knowing how he is? Like, normally man will be around the ref. I don't feel like they were putting too much pressure in it.
Because some of them probably think it too.
This is my point, innit? When you get that kind of agenda,
there's no together. It's basically.
Oh yeah, like you kind of think, it's happening again.
Crowd the ref, apply the pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, Ethan, I say, shouldn't you be doing it like even if you know that's the type of person he is? That's what makes a team like a stronger team.
Yeah, that's
that's winners, bro.
I know for a fact, like Arsenal now. Yeah, there's certain people in Arsenal like Jesus. For me, Jesus throws his weight around a lot and he goes down a lot in the game. But even if it's a bit theatrical, the whole of the Emirates is moving nuts if Jesus goes down, and that's what you might need to be doing, because if that's part of his game, so you got to that's just got to be part of it, bro. You better just be up in the ref's face.
Yeah,
that's moving mad.
It's true, bro, because it even applies pressure on them.
100K fine, man. 100K fine. Come on.
Let's. By the way, I've got the incidents up in a second. I'm gonna get those up. But let's just finish the first half, because we're gonna go to the second half where Spurs, and even at the end of the first half, we've got some images. Obviously, I've got some image up just now. So I'm not gonna lie.
By the way, we won the second half, innit?
Anyway, that's scary.
Anyway,
that's scary.
No, it's facts though.
You get the Mourinho picture up.
We say.
You're lucky. My finger went on the trigger there. You're lucky. Let me hit some more of the comments quickly before we continue. Tottenham have conceded 57 goals this season, and there's another 4 games left. I don't think that's as mad as I have to.
What did you say, Montel? 57. Montel, that's down with the Forest. Montel, that's down with the Forest, the Southamptons. Yes.
I swear, that's it. Yeah, my bad. That's it. That's bad, isn't it? That's bad.
That's bad food, bro. That's
you didn't keep the
relegation.
tempo for the whole game. I choked Slam VVD.
You know what's funny?
The sleeper told him to pattern up.
You know the one the second half thing, yeah. You know how shameless it is. That's what Corey's fan base were doing against City. You know when City put 6 past me. Oh, but we won the second half. That's the most shameless thing
ever. Corey, I know you were one of them guys, fam.
How about this?
How about this?
No. How about this? I was like, lesson learned. I was like, bro, because I was the first one to feel Erling Haaland, bro. I was the first one in the top 6 to feel up Erling Haaland, bro. And you wished me, and then I tried to warn you, man. I man didn't want to hear it. And then you man have felt the full force of him.
No, not really, G. One goal.
Oh, 2 assists.
Casey,
I can't lie, it was the Goldilocks thing. It was the Goldilocks thing. Yeah, that's what got me.
It's my time to shine, bro. He's picking and choosing who wants to bag against you, man. Please.
I think let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's review some of these. Let's review some of these, innit? Let's review some of these images. So the first one, of course.
That's insane.
I can't. Anyway, look at it. That's a red flag.
Bro,
that's actually bad.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a red card in it. Let's not even beat around the bush.
That is a red.
And he was tapped. He won you man the game.
Yeah, no. E. First of all, do you know what's funny? Do you know why I have no sympathy? I have no sympathy for you. I have no sympathy for you because Harry Kane studs up. Brock Robertson studs up, and you said
Seasons ago, innit?
Yeah, bro, last year. It was last year. And Ethan was hardy-har-haring that he didn't get a red card. Hardy-har-haring. So Ethan, hardy-har-har with this. It is what it is, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. What I don't want to hear from Spurs fans is that Ollie Skip got the ball when he clamped Diaz. Because Jota got the ball before he head topped Ollie Skip. So yes, it's a red card. I don't want to hear I got the ball tax. Because when I say it, man, I say it.
Look at Richarlison when it's
no, it's not in his eye. It was in the side of his head.
It weren't in his eye. There's also this incident here where Diaz was studded by Ollie Skip. How about this? If Ollie Skip got the red card, then he wouldn't have got head topped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if Ollie Skip got a red card, then Jota wouldn't have kicked him in the head.
Maybe that's why Jota scored the winning goal. It's all just like balancing.
Yeah, it's all the balance of the universe.
And maybe if Jota got sent off, maybe Klopp would have pulled his hand.
This one could be given a strong yellow. It could be given a strong yellow.
No.
It could be given a strong yellow, bro.
No, bro. No.
Corey,
please. I can't look at where the ball is, innit? That's what I'd say.
No. Ethan, he hit the ball.
Is that off?
He hit the ball.
Yeah, he hit the ball.
Yeah,
but a follow through.
But Jota hit the ball. Corey, stop that. Jota hit the ball. He hit the ball clean before Skip put his head down.
That's foot ahead. That's foot ahead.
Yes, bro, it's foot.
Yeah, that's more dangerous.
Corey, it's more dangerous. They're both red cards. They are both.
Bro, how about this? Yeah. Maybe I need to see it more, but I've seen that given his yellows, bro. And obviously, I think that's a red, isn't it?
No,
I'll be real. I think that's a red.
What are we talking about? João Felix got sent off for less. João Felix got sent off for less. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
João Felix was sent off for less.
Montel, I think you're overestimating this one. And the worst thing is, this is low. This isn't high. This is on a man's score.
What is this whole? This is low.
The João Felix thing was high, bro.
You know what, Ethan and Corey, show some respect as well. The man just come back from injury, please. Just show some class.
I hear it still. I can't lie, that's romantic. I wouldn't be surprised if Diaz is out for the rest of the season after that. Like, I'm not even joking.
I thought he was. I'll be real. You know when that man starts banging the ground and twisting the turn, I said, "Oh my god, he's."
You know when man starts banging the ground, you know it's wrong. If man starts banging, Roms, you hit the nail on the head. When man starts, when he starts thumping the grass, cussing.
And you know this one. Hey, Mon, take that off the screen quickly.
Montel, come back on the thing.
You know this one.
You're so cheeky. Look what Montel tried to compare. Look what Montel tried to compare this to. Look at the height. This is
for less.
What are you talking about?
Ethan, go on the footage, and you'll see it's less.
This is fine. Look at that.
Word to Casey. When it's freeze framed, it looks way worse than it is.
Yeah, that's true.
When you go see that,
but what Montel, what I did say was that Skip one. I did say, like, I'm not sure if it's a red, like him that because bro, like I've seen, like Ethan said, I've seen them given as yellows. G,
yeah, strong yellow.
Foot to the head. So that foot to the head was for starters.
Jota's one's been given as yellow. We just seen that given as a yellow.
No, that's a which one? The one to the head.
I can't lie, Montel. The
foot was given as a yellow.
So that one to the head should have been a red.
But Casey, you said to me, I've seen those given as yellows. We've just seen that given as a yellow.
No, I'm talking about the one Skip done to Jota.
Oh, it's the wrong decision. But we've seen it given as a yellow.
And Montel, by the way, do you think
it given as a yellow?
No,
Montel, you think tackling by your ankle is as bad as tackling from your knee?
No, I said Jota's one is worse, but they're both red cards.
I disagree.
Okay. Well, you know what?
João Felix was like he jumped into.
I'm not talking about João Felix. I'm talking about. Bro, how about this? With the Diaz one, in the freeze frame for me, as I said, it's not going to look as bad. It looks bad. It obviously looks bad. It looks painful, but it doesn't look like a Stonewall red. But when you watch the footage, you go, yeah, you know what? Like the follow through. Disgusting.
Maybe I need to see the footage in it.
Corey, it's in the footage. Oh yeah, it's in the chat. It's in the Twitter chat, bro.
Yes, he'll live. He'll live. He's a tough guy. They're Colombians.
Let me look.
As I said, and obviously Skip. As I said, hang in there, cousin.
Come back.
Oh, it's not allowing to be played, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Have they taken it down?
Yeah. What I would say is, Munch, I can't lie. If it was given as a red, I wouldn't say, oh, that's not a red. That's the way I see it, innit? If it was given as a red, I wouldn't give it as a foul.
Cool, you didn't even give it as a foul.
Yeah, that's mad. That's not.
What? It wasn't a foul.
It wasn't a foul.
Because at this point, I wasn't watching the game.
Yeah, Casey.
I joined a bit. Wait, that's the mad thing. That's a mad thing.
Yeah, you put silent up now. Silent now.
The skip one.
Yeah,
no, Monto, I never knew. I think that's a firm yellow, bro. I would say that's a yellow when you're last.
I swear it was.
No,
that's what my decision would have been.
It wasn't given.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't agree with that.
It's a shame there's no justice in the world, did it, man?
Yeah, it's the same because I won
the game. There is justice. He won the game. They got Lamar.
Justice because I won the game. Word to Corey, cheaters never prosper. Word to Corey when he played you and you cheated and he came back and won.
Do you remember that? I lost it. I lost my mind.
Corey came busting in the room.
Back of the other end. That got me so, fam. I was so angry, fam. I haven't been angry like that for a long time. That song goes and he was crying and then he went back in the other end. I needed justice.
Yeah. Literally that. Big up Jamie in the chat as well.
Let's move to the second half then, innit?
Let's big up. I said that was definitely a red. I was scared. To be fair, it was a press, but Skip did catch him after going for the ball. Scary. Skip jokes. Skip the jokes was nasty. It was a nasty tackle. Could have broken a man's ankle. High foot was a red. High foot was worse. Red all day. This would have been a red if it was Casemiro.
Oh yeah. Both would have been red. Both would have been red.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. In my opinion, the foul on Diaz should have been a free kick and possible yellow. Jota was lucky it wasn't a red, says Philip.
Sorry, just to go back to that.
Curtis, every stream wants my performance. Yes, you balled out again.
I'm not saying.
You balled out again. Okay, like. I can't, bro. When Nunes starts falling out, I feel like I'm never gonna live it down because this Curtis stuff. I'm not the guy to come for that. Because Sam is the one. Who consistently like slams Curtis in it.
And Kurdish.
Yeah.
Never put
why didn't you put up that picture? When Van Dijk had a possible knee injury.
I said it into the chat.
I haven't put all of them up yet. This is the next one. Relax.
Yeah.
This is the next one. Relax. As I said, penalty.
Yeah. No. I'm just. Please, no. Just make sure you have a screenshot of that Van Dijk one, because.
Yeah.
I don't recall anything happening. What are you not on about?
I think there was a serious knee injury. I saw it come up on the thing.
Do you want me to get the image right, clear it off the line as well?
X-rated, fam.
No, Montel, why are you trying to say
X-rated stuff? Listen, that
X-rated. We're talking about key parts of the game, and we're talking about what happened there, bro. That's it.
So they backed after that. So what's the
Wait, Corey was clearing it off the line. Corey was clearing it off the line, not a key part in the game.
Yes, Montel. Right. Can you please just go to the next picture? What's next?
Yeah, add that one in, Montel. Also, the Lucas one.
Speak about that.
Lucas passing back. They will keep.
I don't have the. There's no Lucas one.
All right, this one. That's a pen. That's a pen.
I think. You know what it is, yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's a pen.
Do you know what it is?
It's soft. In my opinion, it would have been soft. In my opinion, it would have been soft.
I think it's a pen, but. Similar to what you man said, Richarlison's known for this, innit? And but I think in a high octane game, do you think the ref just bottled it because he was scared to like give a big decision? I think that plays a part as well. Yeah, because bro, Ryan Mason,
slightly, but I think Richarlison parts more.
Ryan Mason was in his face. Klopp was in his face. Like, you know
Klopp
what I'm saying?
Pulled a hammy.
Monts, word to you. This is Anfield. Of course, it was the Anfield influence, bro. That was never going to be a pen. Never.
Yeah.
It happens. Happens when you're a big club. You know what I mean? Old Trafford get it. Emirates don't seem to get it all the time, but Old Trafford don't get it. Do that mean that?
Stop. First, I'm saying some weird agendas going around from
Fergie time was a thing.
Wait, Corey. Casey, but I'm bugging though. How many incidents at Emirates should have went your way and they didn't?
Oh, bro. Let me not start because we're seen as the moaners. But what I know, yeah. What I know is Corey. Yeah, Corey. You're known.
How about this? Go and talk about Stamford Bridge. Go talk about Stamford Bridge, bro. Because their ones.
They don't get nothing.
Well. Corey, I'll be real. You man were the originators of Fergie paying the refs. You man were the originators.
Literally, I don't know why he's acting all surprised and brand new.
Like historically, it's the you thing.
Until, do you remember Corey's answer was, if we have the money to do it, then do it. I swear. I swear
that one there.
Do you remember that?
That's shameless.
It's so shameless.
If you have the money to do it, then do it.
So shameless.
Well, I don't want to hear it. The only thing with this, as I said, I think I'm not gonna lie, cause innit, the ref bottled it in my opinion for this decision. Me and Ethan saw this and was just like, you know what?
I didn't think it was a pen straight away, dude, because it's for Charlotte. I did the whole this with Charlotte.
I think it's the closer the ball went as well. Like,
yeah,
I think that picture. I don't think that picture's a pen because you watch that in. There's so many corners that happen that happens in the game.
Where man are handsy, where the man are handsy.
Yeah, bro, that happens all the time in the game. But
it does.
It was like the closer the ball went, like Konate's arm just started
still
to
there.
It just cover man even more.
You man don't think it was mad clumsy. I think it was mad clumsy to put hands on
clumsy.
I think you could tell by Konate's reaction as well.
There's a certain amount.
The wrong side of him, bro. He's the wrong side of him.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of hands you can put on in it. Like, but the second, pause. But the second he tried to go across, bro. The second he tried to go across for Charlison, bro, like he had to stop. But man was still handsy. Like, I thought it was a pen. I said if it was Kane, Son, anyone else in the box but Richarlison, it's a pen. I think the whole Richarlison and Anfield added together just meant that was not going to get given.
Yeah,
I think as a defender, if you lose your attacker in that type of situation, you fancy if the attacker's ahead of you, you'd fancy your chances with a pen rather than the attacker getting in front, you know, and it being your fault, innit? I think that's what you tried to do, innit?
Yeah.
No, but again, before we go on to guys, try to get the cameras on if you can, please, bro. But yeah, I think it's one of them things where I believe big atmosphere, decisions weren't made. I think if that's in the Champions League, I honestly think that's getting given as a penalty. If that's in the Champs, they're giving that. European refs are giving that, innit? Personally.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones, another good game on the score sheet. Harvey Elliott, what did you guys make of Harvey Elliott in that first half? I think he was alright.
Pleasantly surprised.
I think he played alright. Right centre mid though. I'm tired of the right centre mid.
My question is he improving because you've got new midfielders coming? So it's like,
no, bro.
Oh, is it a play for your place? Play for your place,
bro. Now, when will I play?
I mean, that's what I think is going on with Curtis. Curtis is if I don't play well now, when will I play?
Yeah, I think that's more Curtis than Harvey. Harvey earned some stripes earlier on in the season.
Yeah, before that,
earned some stripes.
And where Harvey's been here, he's not been here as long.
Tackle on Harvey Elliott as well. I think it was by Højbjerg.
Oh, by Højbjerg, yeah, when he followed.
Yeah.
Those ones, yeah. I can't like. Harvey Elliott's very lucky that he picked up his foot because them ones there. Them man are not those.
So he didn't pick up his foot against Leeds and he dislocated his ankle. Remember when his ankle was hanging?
That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
Wow. These Tottenham man come weird with it, innit? Come weird with it. Mero, Højbjerg.
No chill,
bro. Corey.
Casemiro puts his hands around.
If we're gonna
you
chat
know,
on.
Remember?
Go on.
So just to cut you much. You remember? Cool. He don't do it anymore. Big up Patrick. Patrick actually put me in my face.
No, don't big up Patrick because he was chatting shit on the TL.
No. But Kane, remember Kane used to do the whole lean. Remember when Kane used to do the whole leaning in? That a player would jump for the ball and he would never get penalised for it. That's dangerous, bro. That is dangerous. But you don't do it anymore.
Richarlison done that, innit? Richarlison done that.
No, he didn't. He stood still. Richarlison's one's different. Richarlison's one's different. He didn't lean in. He made sure he didn't lean in. Otherwise, it would have been a free kick. Kane purposely leans in, like makes it clear as day, like clear as day.
I'll be real. He's chilled out on it though, because when Patrick was at, when was the last time I was at?
You couldn't tell me.
I couldn't say still.
One more thing I want to say was Romero. His tackle on Gakpo. Yo, when are we gonna have to start having a conversation about Romero? And we'll talk about
aggression.
His pass to Son was brilliant, but some of the stuff that he just does, because that 2-0, bro, you can still come back into the game. Like 3-0 just automatically looks unrealistic. So why does he just fly into a tackle like that in the box?
Bro, he loses.
I think it's the sum up of their season, bro. It really is. Like the second,
I just don't even they care.
It's like it's such a stupid thing to do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this comment by Nathan is the bottom line. He's literally tough.
Wait, I said Marcus Rojo.
Marcus Rojo type beat. Rojo type beat.
You know that's funnier than people think. That is very funny. Trust me.
From the same country, Rojo got away with was insane.
Yeah, Rojo was a mad. He was mad aggressive. He just wakes up.
Just on the second half in general. There was a
We're
time.
not on the second half yet. We're not on the second half yet. Don't do that.
Why are you wait? What's happening with the second half?
We have to get to when Van Dijk got sent, and that was in the first half.
You went from the Richarlison thing, which was the second half, to now saying we're not.
No, because people wanted to talk about the decisions. So if all right, cool. Do you want me to skip the Van Dijk thing then? Because that is still in the first half. Right, yeah.
What, you got the image? You got the image? You want to whack down? Whack down.
Van Dijk. Yeah. Let me get that.
He's getting low. He's getting low.
Let me get some of that.
Yeah, Mattel, strap me in.
I can't lie. He got his soul. No, pause. He got his soul snatched. Pause.
He got his soul snatched. What do they call it? Harlem Shake. I did a Harlem Shake.
Man said he got baptized.
Honestly, the way a man got
by the way, these men all get onto Perisic about being old, by the way.
But
you know what's mad about that? What big up ish, but that's a possible ankle, ACL, MCL. That's bare injuries that could have
That's what a man dropped. I thought he got injured.
That's bare injuries in one. You're right, fam. Bare injuries in one. Oh my God.
No. He had to pick up himself after that. You know? He has to pick up himself and see that Perisic just sweating to
That is mad.
You know how naughty that was? More than second.
My boy,
naughty that was.
No, bro. When you see it in motion as well, it's even better because the way Van Dijk, I saw his knee go underneath his body. I thought a man finished himself.
Yo,
I said,
it's mad,
he's out.
bro.
I said he's out.
Mad. It's mad. It is madness. I can't lie. Big up the Coffish family as well. It's madness. Yo. Virgil, man. Come on, bro. I need more then. I need more.
The aura. The old Van Dijk would have stuck his leg back, got Perisic, and just been calm about it.
The ball and Perisic. The ball and I don't know if you remember the time. Do you remember what he done to Neymar? When he Neymar must have done one pen cutback, and VVD took Neymar, his standing leg, his hip, his shoulder, he took his lunch money, took his car keys.
I'm gonna go look back at the video because I don't think Perisic done anything like.
Yeah, bro.
He just cut in. It was just a cutback,
bro. That's the mad thing.
So why is VVD committing like that? Go play
I don't know with it.
I don't know with it.
That one killed me.
VVD is still at Anfield right now. He's still at the stadium. That's where he's.
Yeah.
I can't like.
VVD is with chilling with Martinez. He's chilling with.
You look like he was doing that dance. You know that dance?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
VVD.
my god.
No. Hey, copyright. Hey, offer that.
It's not good. It's not good.
Trying to get the show.
Do you know what it is? It's like it's because his body is like. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit.
You know, remember that dance? Yeah, I don't know what the dance was for you, but you know when people like that. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's Harlem Shake, isn't it?
Harlem Shake.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for this, Corey, but he's in the other dimension with Dr. Straight. He's there with Lissandro.
Yeah, he's there with Martinez.
Him and Lissandro are chilling together.
Yeah.
You know what Martinez is?
I got sent to our next team.
You know what Martinez is saying to VVD? You know that meme, that iconic meme where he's unscrewing the water? Who would have thought we would have got here? Who would have thought? That's what Martinez is saying to VVD.
What's the picture where James Franco's got these? He's about to get hung, and he's like, first time,
yeah. I'm dead.
But unfortunately, yes. I can't lie. The Martinez was a bit crazy, innit? I'll be real.
No, Corey, he was the complete other direction.
He was facing the complete.
I don't need to understand. That's what happened to him. That was Mohamed Salah. You man let 37 or 35.
Yeah, Perry. And
you know what? Listen, context, yeah, because as much as it was embarrassing what happened to VVD. We're not shying away from that. But we were 3-0 up. You were 3-0 down. That's the difference. That's the big difference. We can laugh at it.
How about this? If Jota didn't score, that picture would have meant a whole lot more, right?
Bro, Perisic
exactly. It would have been sweeter, don't lie.
That picture would have meant a whole lot more, right?
It would have been sweeter, but the thing comes so sweet.
Yeah, Montel, it's just as sweet though. It's just as sweet. It's mid. If you know, it's mids. It's mids. It's not tops, but it's some mids.
No. You know when the gum loses its taste. You know this flavored gum when it loses its taste, bare quick. If you won that game together, it wouldn't have been at that. But unfortunately, now we.
No, Montel, this one's gonna live on. This one's gonna live on. The way VVD dropped, I'm so sorry.
That was the best in the back of the world.
Yeah, Montel, I'm so sorry. That's the back of the world. Montel, put it up one more time. Just one more time for me, Montel.
I can't lie.
Why both his hands on the floor? Deep it. His hands on the floor, cut.
Even, that's stop breakdancing.
Stop.
Because fam, they're injured. Like there's so many.
No, he looked like he was doing.
Where we could have got injured, fam.
Yeah, he could have got like 4 different. You know the Balassi sweep, but backwards. So he's doing the Balassi sweep, but backwards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, let's people want to move to the second half, so let's move to the second half.
Yes.
Do you know what?
This gassed me though. It gassed me. I'll be real. Like, it gassed
you know what? Yeah. Did you just say it once? That gave you Welbeck settings like against Leicester.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I can't lie.
Yeah, you support United. You weirdo. You support United, so of course it.
Ethan, do it with me. Hey.
If you saw that against, I don't know, like Arsenal. You saw it again. You saw it like against.
Yeah, that's different. You can't use me. That's a rivalry. That's very different.
Like, I can't see. I mean, Tottenham don't really have ops like that. Like, I don't know. I can't help you.
But you know what it is? I think oh my god.
I can't help him, fam.
But you know what it is, yeah? What I would say, yeah, is I think is what's mad is I think everyone knew when Richarlison was coming on that he was gonna that if anyone is gonna bag, it's probably gonna be.
It's the script, isn't it? It's the script. He's getting booed. He hasn't got a Prem goal. It's just typical. Like he's gonna score, whip off his top. I can't half expect it to be offside though. I can't lie. was just something wrong.
Something wrong with it.
It's not too good to be true, like.
Bro, the way he even headed the ball was all accidental.
It's all
mad. It just sums up, and that's probably going to be the only goal he gets this season, and even that in itself is just going to be hilarious. Yeah. So it's not a problem. But what a way!
What be a match winner.
Spurs,
you know what it is though, yeah? I promise you, I said to my boy, I'll say it to my brother. The minute you went 3-3, I said Richie will score, but I weren't expecting. It was Moura that played the ball to Jota, innit? But I said one of Spurs' players are going to do something Spursy. I thought it would be a Dyer or a Davies, one of them. Actually, I think Davies was off at that point. But I thought it would be one of your centre backs. But I just knew something Spursy was coming.
Yeah.
He's
cost us. He cost us the Everton game as well.
He got a red card, didn't it?
He was crying. He was crying this time.
Just not good enough, innit? I think that's inexperience from
Casey. I'm surprised they're not on Ethan for my man crying. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real because they were getting onto Zinchenko saying he was crying, but Moura was crying. G.
Do you know why I don't even get onto Moura? Yeah.
Wait, actual tears.
Moura was playing for under 21. He plays for under 21s Tottenham, and he was celebrating with the young guys. So what we're not gonna do is compare someone who's captain of their country to a bum that plays with under 21s at the age of 30 something. So I haven't got time, but don't worry though. I have not got time.
Bro, how about this, Casey? The guy was doing like praise God when he scored. It was like a double deflection free kick. It killed me, bro. He was doing
this. Thank you.
Was this in the youth? Was this in the youth?
Yes, the under 21. It was some Booker's goal. Some Booker's goal, and a man's doing all of this, like celebrating with the kids.
I can't lie though. Even Vinicius, cool. I know you saw Vinicius busting the battery.
Your mum was like,
man said Moura is the old head that's in class with the 12-year-olds, and that he's the old head.
Yeah, but the old head,
one of the old heads, like. I'm not gonna lie. So apparently it's 99 seconds between the equalizer and Jota's goal.
Ryan Mason was still celebrating, bro.
Yeah. Klopp pulled a hammy.
So it was Richarlison.
Yeah. How about this? Was Richarlison's top even back on? Had he even put his top back on?
Yeah. How about this one? So his top was back on, but he was still smiling, like he was still gassed, and then he saw the goal winning.
Yeah. How about this? He hadn't even wiped the. Yeah, you're right. He hadn't even wiped the smile off.
You know what? Yeah. You know why this is sweet for us, bro? Because you need to understand this beef with Richarlison runs deep. Remember someone booked the coach under his name to take our fans to the Champions League final. Remember he's the one who injured Thiago. Like, bro, the hate runs deep for this guy.
What happened with the coach?
Someone named the coach Richard Arlison, innit? But it was supposed to take that 40 of our fans to the Champions League final, I believe. But it was a fake coach, so them 40, I don't know if they ended up getting. Didn't you man hear of this?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, no, I think I did. Something about
and Richarlison retweeted it, bro. Like he was happy. Bare laughing faces in that.
It's mad, bro.
The beef is deep.
The menace. He is a menace. That is a
vibe. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
By the way, if any of you 40 that was supposed to go on that bus. If any of you 40 that was supposed to go on that bus Champions League final or coach whatnot are watching this, I hope you got there. I actually hope for your sake you got there some way, shape, or form.
I hope this was sweeter today. I hope this one was sweeter today. Yeah. I hope this was sweeter today. Another thing quickly, Cody Gakpo, Corey. We said another dub for Gakpo. Good performance again.
What do I keep on saying? Man, I don't believe it. I don't believe the hype. I told you he's a baller. Man, just didn't want to listen to me.
He's growing on me still. He's starting to grow on me. He's starting to grow on me. I can't lie. Huh?
But he don't need to do too well today. Bro, he's gonna play in a better team next season. And watch him, bro. I'm saying 15, 20 goals.
Ethan, Gakpo was the one who was getting them passes fired into him. Remember, even was like, when we kept saying, I would have, like, some of the passes he received, me and Ethan, I was like, bro, if someone pops the ball into me like that on the half bounce, I'm losing the ball.
Flying.
First touch. Right off my boot. I thought, he was holding the ball up well. The only thing I'd say though, I feel like he needed to pull the trigger a little bit more. I think he slowed the ball down a bit in the final third a few times and stuff. And Diaz gets his goal as well. That goal meant a lot to Diaz. You know when man bang their chest. You know man are banging their chest because they've been out. Man was thumping his chest when he scored that goal. I want to also talk about Son as well. Obviously,
coming into a bit of form.
Yeah, Son
as well.
10 goals. 10 goals this season.
He's my biggest threat today, I think.
I mean, 10
he
goals
was
is more than
for a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you know what it is? 10. Nah, look, I'm gonna do it. I don't want to be shady.
You watch, yeah. Son and Kane, whether it's home or away, they just love scoring against us. I'm just deep in it. Son and Kane, both of their records at Anfield alone. Forget at Spurs' ground. Them two are always bagging, always.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Are you saying Son and Kane are holding the dogs?
Yeah,
I like that.
It don't amount to nothing though. Apart from last season.
I bring this one up. I just want to bring this one up. Son has had arguably his worst. No, in fact, not even arguably. Son has had his worst ever season for Tottenham. He's been called all the names under the sun.
I know what you're gonna do here. Please don't.
Yeah,
something shameless.
Please don't.
Everything he's been doing this season has actually been dog shit. Even the goal where he broke his scoring up was literally
the deflection one.
Yeah. You know, and he ran to the camera.
He needed that. He needed
it, but he didn't score again after that for time. So I don't know how many assists Son has got.
I thought you were gonna compare him to a certain player. That's what I was telling you.
He's about to.
He's got more goals than Nunes. I don't need to. Again, I'm not here for that.
So I was just about to wait for him.
He's got more goals than Nunes.
A word. I thought the day was coming.
He's added to list of who scored more goals in the Prem than Nunes.
1 sec, I'm gonna check something quick. In case he involves you.
Yeah, I know it is. He hasn't scored more goals than Odegaard.
Again, I want to just confirm. I want to confirm. I want to confirm.
I was
right.
Going
to Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, Ethan, let me land. I was coming for that. So Son is
having words after.
Yeah, dash the phone.
Man was
injured. Jesus has only played 1,600 minutes.
I don't care.
Son's played like.
This is his
900 more minutes. That's 10 more games, bro. That's 10 more games.
You really want to do that? Hasn't Jesus taken a penalty this season?
I don't know. Probably, maybe. I think Saka taken penalties. He's taken that one.
He's taken one or two.
That one.
Yeah. Son's taken that.
Yeah. Okay.
And one time
he's played 10 games. He's played 10 more games. Give Jesus 10 games fit, match fit like Son, and we'll see, bro. Because Son ain't been injured.
Yeah,
he hasn't. He's been stinky though, isn't it?
But just to confirm,
playing defensive football. Sorry.
I'm saying it just goes to show with Son, even though he is having a terrible season, I think his numbers are starting to creep back up. He could be entering a little purple patch. He has outscored the likes of Firmino, Jesus, Foden, Maddison, Nunes, Eze. I'm not going to put Eze in that. Eze shouldn't be even scoring. He's got 8 goals.
By the way, Mons, I see Eze. You know what I mean by that. I see Eze.
I'm hot. He's on my bench. I'm hot. But,
that one brought a smile to my face. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what surprised me? Alvarez on 8 Premier League goals. That one surprised. Wait, Alvarez is on 1 goal less than Nunes. Say it. So
Alvarez is on 8 goals.
Yeah, he's on 15 for the season, and that brother barely gets minutes.
Oh my!
Until Isaac saw more goals than.
If I hear man say our guy is the guy, when all he done today was G up the crowd again. All he done is G up the crowd for like the last 4 games, by the way. But we will discuss that in the call-in show tomorrow. We will discuss that in the Liverpool call-in show tomorrow. Trust me, Daddy. I will be talking about.
Trust me, Daddy.
He's actually looking dark, especially now Diaz is back as well, bro. He's like,
he's fifth option. He's fifth option.
Yes,
he's fifth option.
Yes. Oh,
80 mil.
You were right. I know.
80 mil for fifth in the pecking order.
Right, Corey. They didn't want to hear me. They didn't want to listen to me, and they want to give me 14 goals in all comps. That's what they want to call. That's what they want to give me.
I will be coming back to this. Give me 2 years.
Our big money signing is the same as City's backup guy, who they got just in case Haaland didn't bang off. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
And they're both snapping off as well, because that goal from Alvarez was disgusting.
That was beautiful.
That's one thing I'll say about Alvarez that I like. Is whenever I've seen him even get subbed on, he's always making an impact. Even if it's not a goal, he's always making an impact.
No, it is Casey as well, yeah?
Always.
City are smart because, you know, everyone's saying, he's hardly going to play, yeah? Cool. Maybe this season. But they just gave my man a contract till 2028. I feel like Pep's a genius. He's going to fit him in this team some way, shape, or form. I actually think, maybe not straight away, but I think if we get to like Christmas, I think he might start seeing Alvarez as a starter, you know, because he's very versatile as well. And you don't give a man a contract that long if the club don't have faith in him. Maybe for resale value, but they're not trying to sell that anytime soon. I think Pep actually sees him as a starter. Not straight away, but maybe like in 6 to 12 months' time.
What you reckon on the right?
He's doing it on both.
Yeah, he can even do it. Yeah.
On both fronts, bro. That man can be mashing up on both fronts, bro. Like, I'd be happy with Alvarez as my striker in the Champions League. Bro.
Yeah, but I think for me, he's not like as good on the ball as someone like Jesus or any of the other wingers, innit? Or like, I think he's like.
Oh, do you know what's very underrated? Which I can't lie, I knew he had it in his locker, but today, like, proper to showcase it. Not even his dribbling, his passing, bro. Alvarez's passing is a joke. Bro, the way he sprays it, and it's not like he tries the Hollywood ball and it doesn't get to the man. It gets to the man, bro. Alvarez's passing is... I didn't know he had that in his locker, I'll be real. His passing is underrated.
It's very underrated. By the way, people, there are still 200 people in the house. I believe we are on 113 likes. So everyone, stop what you're doing right now and please hit that like button. Let's try and at least get to 200 likes for today. So everyone, again, stop what you're doing and smash that like button. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are new and you're enjoying the content. Please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are on our way. We are getting ever so closer, if that even makes any sense, to 4,200 subs. Let's try and do that before at least the Arsenal game. I'd say we can definitely get that done. So again, make sure you smash that like button, people, and make sure you subscribe, especially if you're new, man. You know what I'm saying? Like what I can't even, bro. If I pronounce that, these men are gonna laugh at me. So yeah, just like what you said, broski. Stop, drop, and click in it. I like that one. That says never fire barbecue Saturdays. 2 months. Make sure all these man turn up. Basically, that's to say, make sure you man turn up to the Never Fire barbecue. And Rum's no leaving early this year.
I'm not, trust me.
Live on the stream, you know.
I'm not. I'm there till the end.
But yeah,
I'll be there.
Big up Alvarez, 25 games, 8 goals, 1 assist. Nunes, 27 goals, 9 goals, 3 assists. Jesus. Big up Jamie Phillips. Big up Ku, as always says, he's a classic highlight reel, 100%. Alvarez is some fake Aguero. I said, is it just haterade that you just be sipping on?
He's the biggest
haterade. I said, if there was awards, he'll get awarded for the biggest troll, bro. There's no one that's a bigger troll.
Haterade, bro. Everyday haterade. What was I gonna say? So one more thing is the amount of times you man hit the woodwork was a bit of a joke in that second half.
Yeah.
Like it was getting a bit at one point.
Wait, I got confused. Yeah. You know when I said one of our players hit the post, I actually meant yours. It was Son, innit?
Yeah,
He slapped it with his left foot. It was offside, but he slapped the post with his left foot. He slapped it with his right foot. Romero hit the post from a volley. It bounced off the post.
No, Son hit the post twice, bro. One offside and one where just before Romero
as well. That's what I said.
Wait, when did Romero hit the post again?
Romero hit the post of someone crossed it and then he stuck a foot out and it.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Pass.
Look, I said more verbal. I said, leave me alone.
I can't lie. I will never leave me alone.
What did I say? If Mudryk scores the winner at the Emirates, listen. If Mudryk scores the winner at the Emirates, he scores the winner. How about this? If Mudryk gets his goal at the end,
when is that game?
I need that.
Don't turn up a big six, bro.
Tuesday, I'll need that.
Yeah.
Casey,
you don't want to see that one.
We'll get onto that a little bit later. Big up Uncle Albert as well, by the way. Man United versus Aston Villa.
Quick
dub. Obviously, it looked like a hard-fought win. I saw a lot of stuff going on between Casemiro. It looked like Casemiro had a good game. Fernandes was getting a lot of stick on Twitter. Corey, do you want to go into that? I don't know. I generally don't know why.
Yeah. I think, he was complaining a lot on the pitch from what I was hearing, didn't it? Like because it was like certain passes, like if you're playing for a top 6 side, certain passes these certain people are making, they should be going through, bro. You should be making these passes day in and day out. You train on the training ground every day, and you make those passes in training. You should be doing the same thing in the games. And they weren't making those certain passes. Like there were so many times, Rashford, Sancho, and even Bruno Fernandes, or if you swapped it up and put Sabitzer there, we were through. Like they played their back line so high that the over the top ball was just insane. We was just gonna get through every single time. And if Martinez wasn't sitting at the edge of his box, like we could have been cooking against them. So he was getting frustrated with that. But at the same time, sometimes you don't need to moan, innit? Sometimes it's let's keep it going.
I think much like the Richarlison thing, Bruno's known to be a moaner. So like I think that plays a part into just people getting vexed and people because they've probably seen it quite often, you know. Yeah, it's been a lot better though, I'd say.
No, I agree. I like Bruno in it as a footballer and as a player, but I think his mentality to win is good at that. He always wants to. He works as well, but
he always wants the best.
There's a part where he overdoes it a lot in it, where he's just unnecessarily like. I wouldn't use the word bitchy, but like moaning.
You know what it is though. Yeah, you have. This is why, like, if one person's overdoing it, you've got like the Casemiro pipe down.
Like, Do you think he's a captain, Corey? By the way, do you think he's a captain?
Bruno? I think Bruno's a captain. Yeah. I think Bruno's a captain for sure.
But you say that. What if like someone like you've seen it with Ronaldo, but let's say a big personality like comes into your change room as a captain. Do you think Bruno would be better off kind of not second fiddle, but under his wings?
Because bro, he was captain of Lisbon as well. Yeah. And this is when Lisbon were doing well at this time. And he was leading the team. Like, bro, for me personally, Bruno Fernandes doesn't just lead the team with what he's saying on the pitch. These the team's performance. Like today, we weren't scoring against Martinez. Martinez was moving nuts, making mad saves. He's the one that scored us this goal. Like I don't think a lot of people notice it, or maybe Montel said in the beginning. Those 3 points today were huge. They were very big 3 points, and like if we somehow lost this, I'm back in the top 4 kerfuffle, fam. I'm back in the top 4 kerfuffle. I'm back in that. Like I'm looking at Liverpool. Liverpool's behind me. Like, bro, it could have got long. So those 3 points today, huge, bro. Very, very big. Like if I win my next game, that's top 4 secured for me.
I think top 4 is already secured, fam. It's about whether you finish third or so.
I don't really care if I finish third. I don't really care if I finish third anymore. Yeah. Just give me top 4, fam. What's the difference between third and fourth? Like, obviously for the players, they want to finish higher, but in the league sense, third and fourth are basically the same, fam. Well, second, third, and fourth actually. Sorry to say, second, third, and fourth.
They tell me that all the time.
So, you know, it's what it is, isn't it?
I just deep something. You're basically third and fourth as well. Basically.
The fact that this my North London bummy friend here.
Wait. Sorry, Casey, 1 second. I just see a comment.
Just leave me alone.
Hey, Capo. I guess we'll never know.
Wait, that's
I guess we'll never know.
Man said it would have been Glazers out. Corey, one thing I wanted to bring up, I saved this for today. A lot of things have been sent into the group chat about Qatari owners and stuff. Why don't you send anything about Jim Ratcliffe putting in a third bid and a more significant bid than the Qatari?
I don't want him in it. Personally, I don't want him.
Yeah, but no.
I would like my preference.
Corey, I didn't ask you what you want. I asked you why have you been
I put in news that I like.
So it's a bias. So it's just a bias thing.
Again, Corey. That's right. I didn't ask you. We didn't ask you what you want. We didn't ask you who you prefer.
The whole group chat's biased.
I don't want to hear bias.
Biased.
Corey was mental. He was singing A-Rab Money. Corey was playing A-Rab Money in his car.
Was like,
he was playing in his car.
I can't. Did no one save that snap, by the way?
I don't know.
Which one? The Corey? I don't think so.
I put it on mine. I think I put it on my phone.
Yeah, Corey, just send that in again, please. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll never know. I guess we'll never know. So don't worry about that, bro. We'll have to see in it. It's looking peak, though, isn't it? It's looking peak. Gotta be real, very, very peak.
Corey, listen. Obviously,
we don't know. Be happy, innit?
We don't know. I just do. Obviously, the fact that Liverpool with the whole Qatari thing, when that kind of fell through, you was one of the first ones to call my phone. You was atting me. You was sending a lot of messages in. You even went back to the stream that I done when we were rumored and to have been looked at by the Qatari owners. You came back to that stream. You referred back to it on stream. So now it's funny how football works. So I'm not saying that Radcliffe is going to go and get United. It's just he's in pole position at the moment. The same source that you send into the chat is the same source that told us Jim Radcliffe is in pole position to secure Manchester United.
What's wrong with him, by the way, course?
No. It's just like the Glazers. He's the same. It's Glazers.
No, Ethan. It's just that he doesn't have Arab money. Corey thought he was going to be the Newcastle.
No. He's got bread. No, Casey, he's got bread, bro. His bread is long as well, bro.
He has.
His bread is mad long.
He's got the Arab money.
Yeah, he does. It's just that he's from the same. He's from the same thing as the Glazers. I can't remember what it is. He's part of the. He knows them, bro.
You know what?
I'm
not even gonna act like I know that how he is with money. But this is what I need to know: is he gonna be the same? As in, he'll just continue to use what United generate, or will he put his own money into the club?
This is what I'm scared about. Yeah,
I hope it's not the latter.
I can't like as much as what's crazy. As much as I watched the game today, like I wasn't happy. Like, bro, I'll be real. Like we won, we won, and on Bigsixbants, I'll show that I'm obviously happy for the game sense. But bro, I was not interested in that game, bro. Like,
isn't this becoming a common theme? That even when you win,
bro, I don't know, bro, but you could be looking at me winning. I could be winning, but I just know that like I'm never gonna be like I'm never gonna win. I'm never gonna win a major trophy, bro, with these people. And what upsets me more is I'm kind of like a glorified Tottenham in the sense. Sorry to say. I'm kind of like a glorified.
That was a dig at you. You know that was a discreet dig.
That's a big, backhanded.
East, that was to make you think, like a little revenge.
Yeah.
No. You see when them men talk like that, they're overstretching it, Ethan. But trust me when I say this, I think the most I will ever win is like an FA Cup or Carabao. Like that's it for me.
So someone's Uncle Albert's, I'm not gonna say, says his net worth is 21 billion. Qatari is 375 billion. So he's not paying off the debt. Qatar was paying.
How are you gonna pay? You have something that's gonna pay off all the debt, everything gone. I'm gonna wash off.
Oh yeah, do you remember that one when Corey was like the debt's getting wet? Remember you used to tell us the debt's getting wet.
Corey was sending in videos of the man dancing Arab money. Yeah, Corey thought everything was good. He was talking about how he can get all this player, that player. Money's not a thing. My spending. He's saying his spending's wild anyway, so he has the money and now FFP to do it. He can, bro. Corey thought he hit the jackpot with the Qatari owners. That's what he thought. Corey's telling me about the Dubai this, all of that, DXB link ups, like it's dead. Forget that.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Forget that.
We will wait and see. You see,
hope.
I can't lie. As much as a lot of people are saying that Radcliffe is going to take the owners, there's still like you don't know 100%. So once it's been fully settled, once there is certified new owners, we will come back to this and we'll speak about this. Until now, yeah, I'm just gonna bake off in my little bubble, hoping that it's Qatari. And we'll see.
What is there another deadline? No. Is there another deadline?
Sorry, Corey, it's too late. You can't do that.
There's no deadline. There's no deadline now. It's just a decision needs to be made, isn't it? It's either one. I assume it's either one.
Because the buzzword was always deadline. So I was thinking maybe there might be another one.
I think it was a deadline to send in like your final proposal, isn't it? And then they're gonna look back at it. So I think they're saying like 7 to 10 days. You will find out who they've picked. But obviously with social media, we'll probably find out in like 5 days. I'd say, innit? It'll probably leak through. We'll find out in about 5 days time. So until then,
no, I'm afraid you can't do that, Corey.
I'm still
Qatari. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You have to pick a side because trying to sit on the fence and say, you know what I mean. You can't sit on the fence with this one. We're sending Qatari heavy.
Bro, I need Qatari. Like I need it. But I'm not understanding. Like, just like you guys would say, oh, there's no difference and all that stuff. There is a huge difference when Qatari owners come to my club. You might know this yourself. You may not want to speak about it. It's up to you. But if Radcliffe does this, I can't. It's just gonna open a can of worms, isn't it? Man, I'm just gonna move nuts. Like the protest.
Wait, how does this help the on pitch footballing decisions? I don't get it. Like, how does this help? It's not about. Obviously, it's about the money in some ways, but it's not all about the money. It's about the direction of the club, innit? And the way they want to take it. I think that's a huge part for it. Just like, you know, as much as Liverpool hate their owners, a few years back, none of them were all in one direction. They were like, this boom, we're gonna sell Coutinho, we're gonna bring in this in, and from then a new Liverpool was birthed, didn't it? So, bro, and just like with Kate,
I wouldn't say that. No, it's not true, bro. No, bro, Liverpool fans dislike FSG because of the buy to sell regime. Sorry, the sell to buy regime.
And you know what? Even when we weren't winning, cool. It wasn't as big. I agree, because the Champions League and the Prem papered over the cap. But there was still a minority of fans that was still FSG out. I'm not going to be shameless to say I was.
Do you know why? Because after we won the league, we bought Sepp van den Berg
and Elliott,
and Harvey Elliott,
and
that's why, bro.
Yeah, man. Liverpool got so cheap.
Sorry, when we won the Champions League. Sorry, we won the Champions League. We recruit with Sepp van den Berg.
Yeah, champs. Because you know what, Mons? One thing I can't lie, we sweep under the carpet. Once we did win the league, Thiago was one of the best in his position, and Jota was one of the Prem's rising stars. So the year we won the league, we actually did not recruit how we wanted to, but it was a better window than previous windows. Put it like that.
It was a better window. It was. I think, as I said, but the only thing is that, like, when you look at things after the league, I think was a good window. After the champs was a very bad window. But there was also gaps. We let Lovren go, and we didn't get a centre back.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And then we lost our centre backs, and we had to play Fabinho and Henderson centre back in the season, which we played Fabinho and Henderson centre back, and we ended the year top of the table. We went into January top of the table with Fabinho and Henderson at centre back. That's how hard these men were. And then we ended up getting yeah. And then Kabak and Reece Williams came through the door.
West Brom as well, innit? West Brom.
Yeah, all of them.
Ori, you know the games, right? You know the games. Stop trying to rub it in.
I was there for those.
Yeah. So
it's not
really about not spending money. It's the sell to buy regime. And then but again, I don't blame FSG for this year. In fact, Assad, again, you're doing all that stuff. Didn't you break the record for a centre back and goalkeeper? Yes, off the back of selling Coutinho. So get your facts right for that one. And 65 million for Nunes. Yes, I don't blame FSG for this season. Klopp is the fool this season. Said that many a time.
Did Klopp want Nunes for 65 million?
Yes. Klopp was the guy who opted for Nunes. Yes.
Well, I mean, I can't lie, Montel. I can't lie. Your fans don't help the Sitch. Let me tell you.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't. No, because they're stuck with him. So they have to do that. They're stuck with him.
Okay, yeah. I hear it.
Hopium, not hopium.
It's hopium. Team type beat. Yeah,
it's hopium, Corey. Yeah, hoping. It's the hopium that gets you. But last bit before we move on. Man City obviously back to the top of the table. Harden now 34 goals in the Premier League. Now equaling the record of Andy Cole, I believe, or Premier League goals scored.
Can you come back here? Can you come back here?
Obviously, Arsenal have to play Chelsea in the week. City also have a mid-game week, so I don't know where the digger snaps are gonna come out. I don't know what digger snaps he's talking about when City also have a game in the midweek. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's becoming a bit shameless now. But it was a hard-fought game, and Fulham put up a good fight against Man City. I think Fulham were unlucky to get a penalty in the game against Bobby Reed as well. I think there was a few decisions there where I looked at and went, Edison, a few wobbles, you know what I'm saying? But what can we say? City look like they are now in pole position with a game to spare. Arsenal also have to go and play Chelsea. Do Arsenal wipe the floor with Chelsea? I'm not so sure.
How about this one?
Everyone says this, so I'm not
How
so
about
sure.
this one, Tell? I cannot wait for that game. I can't. Yes, Robs.
Tremendous fact. Yes, a tremendous fact.
Yeah, just about to say.
Yeah. That's a tap.
Come on. Sorry. But yeah.
Mason Mount to score. Mason Mount to score.
I need Mudryk. I need it to be Mudryk. I need it to
be Mudryk. It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. It won't be Mudryk.
I need it to be Mudryk.
Or Montel. Sterling to cook. Sterling
to cook. He ain't cooked to the minute, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that now. But yeah,
I'm not sure Arsenal wiped the floor with Chelsea. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm not confident.
Are you not?
Yeah, big up Ed. Mount's out for the rest of the season still.
Oh yeah.
Why would I be confident? Where would the confidence have come from, bro? Let's be real. It's gonna be us that give Chelsea the 40 points. I see a draw.
Casey, are you doing that thing now? Are you doing the?
No, it's not. It's not that thing.
What's this thing called? Different. This is the Emirates, by the way.
Do you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy? I still see us.
What happened to top of the table? Have some respect.
Yeah. What happened to you speak when I've spoken to you?
Yeah, it's still that. Like you man are not there. You man are not there. Like
someone commented before we said it. First week, Casey hasn't said we're top of the league. Please allow me.
Yeah.
Hashtag bring back LC.
As I said, give it a couple of days. If somehow West Ham do us a favor, and we manage to do what we're meant to do and what we need to do, and beat Chelsea, then bro, we could be having the digger snap could make a return. So just sit tight.
That's the spirit.
We'll be there, Casey.
Let's get some score predictions for the Chelsea game. We'll start with you, Casey. Obviously, knowing as this is your what is your score prediction for the game? Chelsea come to the Emirates on a horrible run of form. Last 5 games, one draw.
It's much like the West Ham game when it came about, and much like the Southampton game. My mindset is we need to win. It's a must win, bro. We have to. If we want to keep any type of title hope alive, any type of dream, we have to win. So I'm gonna go for 2-0. I say that knowing that Chelsea will bag, but I do see us keeping a clean sheet. They have been toothless, and yeah, I think we're gonna win. Okay. But I'm not mad. It's not a mad confident. I just think we're gonna win. I'm not confident. Like,
oh, you're doing the best of both worlds thing.
No, not even best of both.
Do you know I heard Flawless say the other day? They asked him what are you thinking with the FA Cup final, and he said, not gonna lie, I'm confident we can get a result, but I'm not stupid to think that Man City are the better team. You see the whole. You see the word.
What? That even went over my head.
He is a genius. Flawless is a genius. He is a genius. He goes, we're bringing a sword to a gunfight, but I still have a sword. It it depends on our form. Is how big that sword is. Pause. So Flawless is done, and I think Casey's kind of on that wave, isn't it? Casey's on that wave where he's like, I'm not confident, but I think we'll win. You see it? Like, there's no rule.
Are you man gonna give Frank his first win?
This is dead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's all of those types of stuff as well. Like Arsenal are known for giving people their first whatever.
Long time I seen Jay Lings in the chat. I ain't seen Jay Lings in time. He came back just for you, Casey. Man, coming back.
Jay Lings needs to fake. He's in a relegation battle. He's in a relegation scrap.
No,
so he needs to allow, man.
No.
Yeah, I know. It's actual. I know. I'm just saying. Jay Lings is currently. If you're coming with the name Jay Lings, you're representing Jay Lings, and if you're representing Jay Lings, he is in a scrap. So leave me alone.
He's representing United. But listen, Roms, what's your score prediction? Let's run through these and then we'll shut it off.
I think 4-0 Arsenal. I think they absolutely wiped the floor of Chelsea still. They can't hit a barn door. Again, Arsenal need to react for it. If Arsenal go...
What, 5 games without a win? Yeah.
The 5th game, innit? If Arsenal go 5 games... I can't see it. I just can't. I think Arsenal will win 4-0. I was going to give Chelsea a consolation, but they're literally not... You know, if they were scoring here and there, I'd be like, cool, maybe a 4-1. But they're not scoring. So,
isn't that at the bridge?
It's at Emirates,
no, it's
bro.
at the Emirates.
4-0 Arsenal. 4-0 Arsenal.
If
we're going to go 3-1 Chelsea.
What?
Wait.
One second, I'm sorry. What's the timing of this? 1:27. No problem. Thank you.
You know Russell Westbrook. What?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Arsenal are really dead right now. Morale's on the floor. Don't get me wrong, they should bounce back in it.
That is that one so cheeky. That's so cheeky.
What?
What?
Yeah,
all right. Say no more.
Do you genuinely believe that, Eve? Or is it more hope?
3-2 maybe. 3-1.
You think Chelsea are back in 3 after scoring Chelsea, 3 goals in their last 10, 11?
They don't need to turn up in it.
Not this season.
Being stubborn and weird, innit?
No, but Ethan, yeah, like Rob said, it hasn't been this season.
Normally, I agree.
They've had to rise up. Where have they rose up once?
That's a good point, but it's
they haven't rose up once.
I'll be real. Is your midfield gonna hack Kovacic and Enzo?
What? My midfield?
Yeah.
That's so cheeky.
Sorry, who was that question directed to?
Literally, because if it's me, is cheeky.
Man, I don't want to hear that one, innit? Like, who knows?
What the hell?
Oh, Kovacic and Enzo.
Casey is yours. Casey is yours. No, not Casey. No, Corey is yours because you played MC as well.
Oh, wish them up. Don't worry about me. They're coming OT.
You didn't wish up Tottenham, Corey, so I wouldn't really.
Yeah,
and I'm coming.
They're more quick.
Emirates.
Bro, they're more quick.
This guy's
the difference is that was away. What happened when they came OT? What happened to all of you guys when you came OT? Actually, what happened to all of you? What happened?
You won 2-1 still. You beat us 2-1.
I beat you. I beat you.
You beat me
3-2. And I beat City. I beat everyone. So just know.
We do that for fun. It's nothing to shout about. We do that.
The whole victory thing.
All the top 6 teams have a 10+ year record.
Oh, once do me a favor. We've got a special guest in the chat. Ladimus, just pull up that comment, please.
Ethan, I get you here, Arsenal, but why do you think that? Stop.
This is the same guy that about a month ago, 2 months ago, was saying the season's done. Let's just admit.
Oh,
Ladimus, where you been, my friend?
Where you been?
Where have you been? They've lost 4, or they've got 1 point. 3 points out of their last 4. It's suddenly not looking good. We're meant to be loving. Like, it's not a joke. They're really shit.
I can't lie. Yeah, but Chelsea though, like, when was the last time Chelsea won?
I actually don't know. It hurts my head trying to think of it.
They haven't won in like 2 months.
Been like 7 games. That's not even a joke.
No. Joke aside, that's actually a very good question, Corey. I'm trying to think now. When was the last time they won?
The first time Chelsea won.
They had a 1-0. Wait.
Against Leeds, they won against Leeds 1-0.
1-0, innit? Yeah.
Where was that?
Over a month ago.
Corey, what's your score prediction, bro? By the way, chat, let me hear your score predictions as well, by the way.
1-0.
A 1-0?
Yeah.
The agendas are
Arsenal are a very emotional team, you see. They're very emotional. They are. You can see it.
Roms, this is what I have to live with, bro. This is what I have to live with. This verbal. This amount of verbal is crazy.
People may not want to hear this. Yeah? But you see when you say mentality monsters, Arsenal technically is mentality monsters. Yeah. It's not that. It's that they were doing well, so their confidence is just high. Emotionally, they feel better with themselves. So you see when the going gets tough and they're down bad and they're not feeling as well, you can see it in their performances. Emotionally, like everything's based off their emotion and how they feel. If they're feeling bad,
I thought when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That's a big tune, old tune, but it's a big.
When the going gets tough, the tough get injured, bro, or the tough get. I don't know. I don't see it, bro. This is why Montel. This is why when you say this to me, bro, it sits with me deep. Liverpool, the Liverpool game. Emotionally, it done them. Bro, emotionally, that Liverpool game is done up their head, bro. It's done up their head.
This is why I have to just dead off Corey, man. Corey, leave me alone. You actually just waffle, bro.
Why did you come into me? I don't
know. What's that was cheeky? I said the tough get injured.
What? Bro, no,
it's just cheeky, bro. It's mad cheeky. It's mad cheeky at this point. It's crazy.
This one kills
crazy. But the karma, Montel knows now that he's laughed at an injury, bro. Something's gonna happen. So Montel,
bro, no one's laughing at your injury. Relax. No one's laughing at your injury. I'm saying when the going gets tough, the tough either get injured or they just nothing happens, man. The tough got going for you, man, and you fucked up.
Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, that's fine. Do your thing. Just continue in it.
I run this one. This one, emotional damage. It's alright.
I can't say that. Oh my days.
I generally think that I think the score is going to be 2-1 Arsenal, but I think Chelsea are going to make it very difficult. Chelsea are going to be proud of the performance, but it's not going to be. It can't be proud because they just don't. They need points in it. They need points.
Yeah.
So I think Arsenal will still win it 2-1, but there's a part of me that thinks Arsenal will actually make a mockery of themselves and lose this game, and the title race will be done. Chelsea have a. Do you know what it is? Chelsea have a record of either ending title hopes or making title hopes, and they've done it to me. They've won us the league and they've lost us the league.
No, Montel. You done it to yourself, Stevie G.
Bro. Wow. You're hot in it. Yeah, you're hot in it.
Sleepy G.
Yeah. Casey's hot. All right, guys. Casey's hot. Casey's hot.
No, Montel, you're hot.
You're hot. Sleepy G.
Why am I hot?
You're hot.
Why am I hot?
Stevie G.
Brett just randomly brought up Stevie G because
I don't like the way you said it.
Up. Wait,
look at Roms. I like the way you said
Chelsea have a hack of taking them or making them.
The man goes Stevie G.
How did you feel it, Montel? How did you feel it? Was it not CPG?
Because Chelsea won the game we needed to just draw. All we need to do was draw the game. The game was
and they won 2-0.
Right, they won 2-0, and we still the game should have been drawn, and all we would have to do was win the rest of our games.
And what happened? What happened?
And obviously, yes, Steven Gerrard slipped. But again, I can admit when something is bottled. I can admit when something's bottled. You can say Stevie G all you want, but you bottled the league this year, right now.
You got robbed.
I haven't bottled the league, bro.
Still hurt. I'll be wrong. Monty's doing a good job. I don't want to speak about that. Can we move on?
Because I could admit when we bottle something. Casey thinks he hasn't bottled the league, and it's an illness.
Wait. Let's address that. You still think you've not bottled the league, Casey?
Yeah. Corey's doing the brotherly thing. Man. Like Arsenal haven't bottled the league.
I'm doing the Man United.
Obviously, I think it's done. It's the slimmest of slim chances, isn't it? Slimmest of slim. But there's still a chance.
What?
I said,
what'd you say,
I said, yeah. Bro,
did you see the graphic?
Did you another episode of Bigsixbants, guys? We are ending the stream. We're overrun by 5 minutes.
Wait, what did Casey just say? I'm so sorry, but what did you say?
He said he doesn't think they bottled the league because he's
chances.
He's sick. Listen,
big
up everyone in the chat.
You know what, Casey, and now when you don't win it now, the grab's going to be so much better because you're saying all of this stuff. Keep it up to the end.
What am I saying? That is not done. That's what I'm saying, and it's fact.
Well, so you still think you're going to win the Premier?
Because you'll be the same people. You will be the same people that if City lose on Wednesday and I win on Tuesday, telling me that I'm still in it. You lot will be telling me I'm still there.
No, right, Casey. I'm saying this right now. Casey, did Steven Gerrard bottle the Premier League?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Casey, did Steven Gerrard bottle the Premier League?
Yeah, of course.
So why haven't you bottled the Premier League? What's the difference of you?
Because you can't put it down to one person like Slippy G. Slippy G himself bottled the league.
No. Again, Casey. So why haven't you bottled the league?
It's them.
Why haven't you bottled the league then, Case? Why haven't you bottled the league?
Because in a normal season,
it's still mathematically possible.
In a normal season, of course, yes, Montel.
Wait, what do you mean it's still mathematically? Because you're so weird because it's mathematically possible.
Right, it is. Sorry, Montel. If they lose their next game,
Corey,
what? Yeah. What? It's facts though.
You entertain this.
Now it's not entertaining. So what? Because the team's 1 point. Montel, so would you believe, Montel, if you was in the title race, forget who I lost to, the amount of games I lost in a row. Let's say that the losses were spread out. Like it, I didn't. You know what I mean? It was just spread out. And the record. I'm just saying.
You didn't win a game.
Listen to me.
Don't give me a different situation. Don't give me this. I'm talking about your situation.
Let's talk about the situation then. Right now, if you said to me, Montel, you're behind the team, you're a point behind the team, and they have a game in hand, is the league done? With 7 games to go, is the league done?
Yes.
All right, then cool. Then that's you. That's your mindset. That's fine. Montel,
it's not my mindset. It's my mindset.
You know what, Casey? You know what, Casey? Casey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? This is the reality of it. And please don't lie to me because I know it's true. We know you, Casey, personally.
Yes.
Tottenham were in that situation and they lost all
those
games.
Tottenham are bums.
Yeah, right. You'd call it a bottle job. You sit there and call it a bottle job.
Corey, as I said, but you can say I bottled my chance and I bottled my lead in the league. But I can still. That's fine. If you think I can't, we're just gonna agree to disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree.
Casey said,
you'd be sitting here knowing the City side and saying that they're not winning the league. You'd be sitting here saying
that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Corey, that's silly. But do you know what's funny though, Corey? Casey said, look at the table. They have a game in hand and I'm 1 point.
You know what's crazy? Why are we talking about me? I haven't played. Leave me alone. No. We're done. I'm not speaking.
No. I'm talking to Corey. Corey, you notice how Casey said, oh, if you looked at the table and saw, they're 1 point ahead with a game in hand, would you say the titles? I said, why didn't you mention the fact that you were 8 points clear with the game in hand? Why was that missed out?
Sorry, one sec.
Why was that not mentioned? Let me know. 8 points clear, game in hand, which was, I believe, against Everton or some shit. Everton. It's not good enough. And how about this? When these men are on their own, they know it's not good enough. So,
fam, it doesn't matter, innit? Casey still thinks he has a chance to win the league. So by the end of it, when they don't win the league, I'm going to grab them because Casey still thinks they have a chance. So the grabbing could have been done now.
The fact that you have to wait, and the fact that you're falling for this and waiting to the end. Falling for
Casey,
shit, man.
It's calm, bro. Casey still wants to run it to the end, so we will run it to the end.
But man, we have to lock this off.
I'm grabbing you, so
we have to lock this off, people. It's been another episode of Bigsixbants. We'll see you soon. Make sure you go over to a gal's show. It's going to be redirected. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow for the Liverpool call-in. Take care, people. We'll see you soon.